What's up, guys? This is Jay from the Crypto channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, I'm going to be covering a lot of things in this video, but before I get started, I just want to say that nothing I say is financial advice. So please do your research on top of mind, and also do not forget to press like and subscribe. So here we have the 48 Laws of Power. Quote, avoid the temptation revealing how hard you work. It only raises questions. And you know what? Moving into this new economy, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be questioned because, well, they're going to be utilizing artificial intelligence and robots a little bit more. So they're going to seem like, oh, they're so powerful and stuff. But for those of you that are paying attention, you can definitely use this information that you're learning from my channel, from my videos, to basically leverage it to position yourself in a way where you can live lavish. And remember that it's not financial advice. We're moving into a new economy here, so there's plenty of opportunities to basically make money. And also, if you're still new to cryptocurrency, you have not tapped into any cryptos yet, definitely take a look at my free report on the top 5 scalable crypto projects. So basically, these crypto projects, guys, they're platform coins, and they're going to be high in demand because in order for you to acquire a certain crypto in that ecosystem, you're going to need the actual blockchain's native coin to transact before you get it. So definitely take a look into these 5 projects because not only are they going to be high in demand, but you know what? They have fewer transaction fees, faster transaction speed, and more energy efficient than ETH right now. So they're hot in the market. All right, so here we have Tom Emmer. Let's hear what this guy has to say about blockchain.
Financial technology and cryptocurrency are the future of the global financial system. In general, fintech lowers the barriers to entry to the traditional financial system and offers all consumers, no matter where they are, the ability to access convenient financial services at low competitive costs. Cryptocurrency is no exception, as we have seen from the huge consumer demand for these innovative assets backed by technology that is permissionless, open, and private. Cryptocurrency allows people to transact with each other in real time across borders for very little cost in a way that is so transparent and verifiable that it maintains more trust, actually more trust, than traditional financial transactions with a third-party intermediary. Most importantly, cryptocurrency and blockchain technology unlock access to opportunity. The open source nature of these technologies offer millions of Americans the opportunity to study the underlying code, develop blockchain projects, and launch their own businesses, all without having to ask anyone for permission. That's an incredible opportunity.
See that, guys? We have an incredible opportunity right now to learn all this information. Because in the new economy, businesses, in order for them to survive, they're going to need to adopt blockchain. So basically, you're gonna see multiple cryptos out there because each one of these businesses is gonna have their own individual crypto. Now, if you're an entrepreneur or if you want to become an entrepreneur, learn all these things. You can definitely learn ahead of time for these businesses and offer it as a service to these local businesses out there. And yeah, you're gonna make a killing basically because whoever does not adopt will get left behind. And yes, they'll be eating the dust of those that do adopt the new innovation. But you know what? That is not financial advice, guys. So please do your own research. And also, when it comes to the new economy, there are lots of opportunities for you to take advantage. Now is the time to study. Don't be like spending your time hanging out and stuff as much right now because you know what? There's not really many places for you to like go to. Actually, you know what? That's just Ontario, Canada. We're the only ones that are still in lockdown right now, while the rest of the world is like having fun. But I already know what's going to happen. People are out and about with the free money. You know what that's gonna do? Increase money velocity, increase CPI. So like it's just gonna push the idea of hyperinflation. But you know what? That is not financial advice, guys. You're just gonna have to see it for yourself. All right, so here we have Vechain's Vetrust app adopted by local Chinese government. So we can already see more movement towards Vechain's utilities, and that is definitely good news for mass adoption. Enterprise-friendly blockchain. Vechain previously collaborated with DNV GL to create Bitrust, a blockchain-based application for risk self-assessment. Now, adoption of the local Chinese government means the platform is being used in more than 200 public spaces, according to the press release yesterday. Geez, that's a lot of public spaces, man. So, Vetrust uses the data visualization module in Vechain's blockchain as a service, BAS. I think, business as a service. I think that's what it stands for. Or blockchain as a service. My bad, my bad. It says so right here. Man, I'm being such a fool right now. Platform toolchain to provide businesses with immutable records of cleanliness. Oh, that's good. Because ever since the pandemic started, people have been like having more trust issue with cleanliness, even with each other. That's why they're like staying 6 feet away from other people. I only see that here in like Ontario, and we can see where VeChain is being positioned when it comes to moving this economy out of the pandemic. So, with the help of DNV's infection risk management methodology, the platform provides online training materials and in-app assessment checklists, which are constantly updated. Also, guys, VeChain it's considered to be the Ethereum of businesses. So, definitely do see VeChain playing a big, big role in the global economy because businesses out there are going to be using their blockchain to basically track logistics. And also, they've been moving towards pushing uh, us to get out of the pandemic. Ever since last year, they're also tracking the vaccines as well. And now they're tracking cleanliness so that way their customers are basically aware of if the product is good or not. So Vetrust started out by helping small to mid-scale hospitality industry in China to manage its sea monster risk factors and was adopted by hotels including International, Shanghai, Hong Kong, and ECC. The use of blockchain enables hotels to provide trustworthy proof of compliance standards like housekeeping practices and food preparation. You know what? This reminds me of work, man. Working at McDonald's. Like I remember I had so many checklists to do, and also like nursing as well. We had so many different checklists to like take care of before like we move on to the next task. So it's basically that moving into the blockchain, but this time in the blockchain, data is immutable, meaning you can't erase it. So this is definitely good for basically controlling people, or like not controlling people. Well, you know what? AI is definitely going to help control people. Anyways, local officials are now using the platform to verify the continued health and safety of community residents in all administrative areas of the district. This covers 300,000 people across 95 residential communities. And do expect VeChain to move out of this country and start being adopted in multiple places, multiple nations as well, guys. And also, VeChain plays a big role in the Belt and Road Initiative, which is China's baby. Expect that to be take up to 10, 30 years to fully adopt. But there's a lot of money in the Belt and Road Initiative. All right. So blockchain has also been leveraged in China to deal with the effect of the pandemic before. Last year, it was announced that a blockchain health code system that provides electronic passes has enabled tourism between mainland China and Macau to resume. It's funny because last year, while a good majority or the whole entire globe was down, China was like the only country to be positive in GDP. So we can see why. It's because they're getting help from VeChain. So we can see how blockchain is going to help transition a country out of the pandemic, because all this pandemic is doing is highlighting the utilities of not only VeChain but the whole idea of blockchain in general, because pandemic has made people not be trustworthy. Not trustworthy, but like they have trust issues now with a lot of things because they don't want to contract the disease. And a lot of these items too that we're getting are coming from China. And they say that China basically started the whole pandemic with the Wuhan lab bat thing. But whether that really came true or not, or it is true, we don't know. And it doesn't really matter right now, to be honest, because they're going to keep pushing this whole pandemic thing. And yeah, moving forward, we have German legacy bank turns to Stellar XLM to issue their Euro stablecoin. So we can see all these ISO 222 protocols like Stellar are basically building the infrastructure for the new economy globally. And now we have the Euro stablecoin being used in, I mean, being issued in the Stellar network, but I do expect this to, go multi-chain, similar to USDC, which is not only in Stellar but also in the Algorand blockchain. And what I see the multi-chain doing is that it provides basically seamless adoption, because now it's being able to like move in so many different protocols. When one protocol is like congested or down, you can move that coin using a different protocol. So by doing something like that, it just provides more people to basically move something around, which is definitely good for the masses. And so yeah, that's it for that one. So here, all right, AMM introducing automated market makers in Stellar. So the network really hasn't approved of this yet. However, when it comes to decentralized finance, it is the future of banking, according to Brian Brooks. And DeFi definitely needs automated market makers. And you know what? What's happening now is that you have two parties, one buyer and one seller, and those two meet together in between in an exchange or something. And what that exchange is doing, the market maker, is basically haggling a price for them so that way they meet in between. What AMMs do is basically that in automation. However, they don't need like a human involved in the middle. This is basically all AI, smart contracts. And yeah, they're very, very important when it comes to pushing decentralized finance out there. All right, so here we have Coinbase gives institutional customers access to more fiat trading pairs. So this basically just allows more of the masses to acquire cryptocurrency, and we've been seeing Coinbase getting a lot of love in many different countries for the past couple of days. While on the other hand, you have Binance getting booted out in many different countries. So you can definitely see the East versus West there, and that narrative they're gonna keep on pushing, because to be honest, I see them just like pushing a war or something. But we can definitely see the infrastructure being made or being built in the background, guys. These Coinbase, I mean these exchanges like Coinbase, they're the new bank, and they're going to be everywhere. So do not, I do expect them to be having more positive news. All right, so that is it for that one. Um, India could hit international crypto exchanges with additional 18% tax. So this is just like another regulation news. I've spoken to some people in India because I outsourced some work to them, and they basically told me that crypto is illegal there. And I'm like looking at it. I'm looking at this article. Right now, at present, almost all exchanges based outside of India do not pay goods and services. So I've been seeing this quite a lot, actually. Whenever something is not beneficial to the government, like in terms of taxes, it's illegal. That's what I've been seeing. So now these countries now have a way to earn money from these exchanges. So now they're gonna push cryptocurrency to India again. So yeah, this is just regulation news, but it's part of the whole infrastructure being built in the background thing. And yeah, this whole push towards the digital dollars or digital money is just basically a way for these geckos, the NWO, to tax the whole entire globe. So that's what they mean by monetizing, or not monetizing, or banking the unbanked. By giving them a bank or access to a bank, they're being monetized through taxes. Basically, global slavery, guys. All right, so here we have Thailand SEC files criminal complaint against Binance. The SEC alleges the crypto exchange is operating a digital asset business in the country without a license. And you know what? Thailand's not the only one. You have the UK, I think Germany was there too, and Japan booting Binance out of their country because they don't have a license. And yes, that is adding towards the whole narrative of East versus West. But when it comes to Binance, guys, it is one of those global banks. It's not going anywhere. They're just playing this whole drama, so that way they can push the idea of crypto towards people's minds. Whether it's negative or positive, it's still going to be embedded in their minds, and that's what's needed right now to push mass adoption. Sooner or later, once all these infrastructure is close to being finished, you're gonna see more bullish news, or more like mass adoption news from celebrities, as well as your neighbor. They're gonna be talking about it more. So it's better for you to prepare now, understand now before them, so that way you're in a better position than them. You don't want to be buying their tops. You want them to buy your tops. And you know what? When it comes to this channel, this is an all bottoms party, man. We only buy bottoms, no tops. Because once you sell, like buy at the top, believe me, you're gonna go down. Yeah, it's because nothing that goes up always stays going up. There has to be a correction being made. So if you're gonna position yourself at the correction, not at the top, like most newbie retail traders or retail investors out there. But you know what? I'm definitely gonna tell you guys when to do. Nah, you know what? You gotta learn that for yourself. I am not a financial advisor here. I am here to show you guys the new economy, okay, and to tell you what's involved in the new economy. I am not a trader, so I'm not gonna be telling you some trading tricks out there. But yeah, you know what? Let's examine the market right now. So yeah, we are getting a bit of pressure here. Bitcoin was trading around like 36,000 just a couple of days ago, and now it's taking a correction, which is normal. And we still do have that grayscale lockup period. And they are saying too that Bitcoin has to like correct around like mid 20s. I'm waiting for that to happen because I got some stable coins to buy the dip. So you know what? That is all I have for you in this video. So yeah, once again, guys, um, do take advantage of this free report and the top 5 scalable crypto projects, because I did put a lot of time and effort into this. And also, I'm saving you a lot of time and money here. And yeah, time is money. So if you don't know what to put your money in, research the projects that I have listed in my free report, so that way you can take advantage of it. You know? Yeah, and that is all I have. Thank you so much for listening. Do not forget to press like and subscribe as well. And also, share this information too, because if you want to push mass adoption out there, you can do your own part as well. Take care.